Hello, and welcome back to the Luke Bugbee Show. I'm your host, Luke Bugbee, and today joining me is a very, very special guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, morning. My name is Jesus, friend of Luke Bugbee.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Today we're going to be talking about the movies Project Hail Mary and Sunshine. No, y'all were expecting it last episode, but this is like such a special episode. We needed to wait for lucky number 3.
Yeah. I had to push it back a little. Give us some time to let it marinate.
Yeah, you really need to think about Sunshine quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to start out the conversation talking about the guest pick, Project Hail Mary. Jesus, why did you pick this movie?
So first, it was like the most recent watch that I've seen. It was the most recent movie. And second, it was the most captivating, I would say. Besides like Sinners or something like that. But I don't know. It's just space movies that have always been a soft spot for me. So visuals, sound wise, it's just a really good movie.
No, yeah, I completely agree. It's I feel like a lot of people would. This is like the biggest movie of the year so far, I think. At least in terms of, I don't know, if Mario Galaxy might have grossed more. But I think in terms of just the pop culture in general, what people are talking about, this really seems to be the biggest movie of the year so far.
Yeah. I mean, even how long has it been since it released? Like 2-3 months?
Yeah, it's like March, I think, when it came out.
Yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 months, and I still hear people talk about it, and, critics still going crazy over it, so.
It's still playing.
Oh, yeah, it's still playing, yeah.
And it's just going to be a big movie for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
Get into the cast a little bit. Of course, it stars Ryan Gosling, Sandra Hüller, and James Ortiz. There's some other people in it, but they only really have like 1 or 2 scenes each. It's mainly Ryan's movie with like Sandra playing second fiddle a little bit. But the Ryan Gosling of it all, that's kind of the main appeal, I'd say, for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people said it's not like his usual, but I think it's a lot of people thought it wasn't his usual, just like because he's coming out of Fall Guy. So
yeah, Fall Guy was a fun time, but this is definitely feels like a step up from that one.
Big step up. So I mean, looking back, I think this has always been like his big like drama movies. They have always been his forte.
Yeah,
so,
this bread and butter. I think it's like around when he got kids, he started taking a bit more lighter roles, I think is what he said. This one and Barbie, Fall Guy are all like kind of lighter side. Yeah. But this one and Barbie still have some like dramatic heft to it.
I think this is his legacy movie, honestly. Yeah. This is what he's trying to leave behind as a culmination of what like everything he's ever done.
I could definitely see that. Because I mean, there's the old idea in show business that a really great actor is able to have chemistry with a dog. And Ryan has chemistry with a little rocket in this one. Spoilers! This will be a spoiler discussion of Project Hail Mary, by the way. I mean, it's been out for months. If you wanted to see it, you could have seen it.
Yeah, there's no... If you're listening to the podcast, you probably have seen it.
Probably.
If you haven't seen it, then just get up. Go watch it.
It's still in theaters, man. Like, it's not going to be like the nicest thing.
No, it's not. It's not going to... It's not going to go out of theaters anytime soon. So
no, probably not.
It looks like it's going to have a long run.
You see it here?
I did. Yes.
Las Cruces. Yeah.
Yep. In person. Man, it's just... I wish I could have seen it like IMAX or something, but...
That's how I saw it.
But yeah, I know. Jealous, but...
It was magical because it was like I saw the first screening of it, like the first day it came out. I know, like before it came out, it was like an early showing of it. So it felt kind of special because it was like... it felt like I kind of got to know how good this movie was before like everyone else caught on. But it is really like a sensation. It's directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller.
Right.
People probably know them mainly for their animated work, Lego Movie, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But they also did the 21 Jump Street movies, which are like all good fun.
It's a big jump from but you can see it in the comedy in the movie. Like there's a ton of funny moments, and you can tell that the writers are big funny people. So
no, definitely. It feels like it's a comedy first and foremost, honestly. Mm-hmm. Which was, I don't think I was fully expecting. I guess I should have, since it's the 21 Jump Street guys.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting like the happy ending most of anything.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna end a little more tragic, but it was nice. It was nice. It was hopeful to see it.
Just the way it ends, like specifically, like him not going back to Earth. Yeah. Big spoilers, but he might someday, but I don't know if you really need him to.
Yeah, I mean, like I was thinking about it. Basically everyone he knows by the time he gets back will be dead. Mm-hmm. He has no family. He has nothing left. So the only thing left for him is Rocky.
Yeah. So the only person that he really had a connection with at all was Ava Strott, and she betrayed him.
Yeah. I mean, and then I think I think he would somehow find his way back to her, but still, she'd probably be 80 years old or something by the time he got back. And
yeah, we can talk about Sandra a little bit. I thought she was really wonderful in this movie.
Oh yeah,
she's one of our best working actors, and I do think that it says a lot in a movie of this much spectacle, such like a high, big budget movie. Yeah, the scene I see most people talking about is her singing Harry Styles.
Sign of the times.
Yeah.
I mean, it got to a lot of people. It was very emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people didn't know it was a Harry Styles song. It just sounds something so like, I don't know. I hate to say it, but Prince like.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So
I'll be confessional with you for a second. I'm like a music guy.
Right.
I like pop music.
Yeah.
I had never heard a Harry Styles song in my life until this movie.
That was the only Harry Styles I've heard.
This is my first exposure. Yeah. The Harry. I knew One Direction. I've heard some of their tracks, but I've never heard a Harry Styles solo.
No, I think you'd be like a big Harry Styles fan.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Okay. Maybe I gotta hop on. And as it was, missed me. Watermelon Sugar missed me.
Yeah. No, just like.
It's like
you're that's like his biggest so far. I think Watermelon Sugar, and it's like probably his worst.
Yeah. He has a new record out, doesn't he?
Yeah, new album. Yeah, just came out like about a month ago.
Okay. Good. So, have you heard it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Music hasn't been like amazing. I haven't had too many like great records this year.
Oh really?
Yeah, I like the Slater. Have you heard her?
No, I haven't yet.
Really good, cool record. It's called Worst Girl in America.
Okay.
I'll get back on track. All right. Screenplay.
Yeah, go for it.
It was Drew Goddard, adapted from the novel Andy Weir.
Right.
By Andy Weir,
yeah.
What's interesting about Drew Goddard writing the screenplay for this one is he adapted another Andy Weir novel, The Martian, back in 2015.
Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have been the obvious double feature, but I decided to go like a little bit out of the box.
Okay.
You'll see why when we talk about it.
No. But, I mean, I saw the movie, so I can totally see it,
yeah. It's a really great screenplay, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I think the writing was great. I think even though sometimes the moments could be like a little corny, but that's going to be any comedy, like adjacent movie. So
yeah,
but I mean, it was great. I mean, it was funny. It was dramatic. It was sad. It was hopeful.
It didn't feel like overly corny to me. Just like sentimental in like a nice way.
There was. I mean, you're gonna get corny moments with a Rock who's learning to speak English for the first time. So
yeah, Rocky though. Great alien.
Oh yeah. It's super fleshed out for something they introduced in like halfway through the movie.
Honestly, yeah.
So like it was so good.
It was really. I mean, I saw the trailer, so I knew there was going to be an alien going into it. But how patient it is before it introduces Rocky is really cool.
Yeah,
it really takes its time.
Yeah, like it's not something he's not just shoved in your face at the start of the movie. You're not something they use to sell toys or popcorn buckets.
That would have been the easy thing to do, honestly. Just like there's gonna be an alien, but like we'll just wait a little. You have to wait a little bit. Show it like right at the start. Yeah, it's like I can imagine showing this to younger generations, and I feel like it'd be best to tell them, not even tell them that there's gonna be an alien in the movie.
Yeah, no.
I kind of wish they didn't put it in the trailer, but I guess it makes sense because like you need to market it.
Yeah, I mean that's how. It's. I mean, it's most of the movie, so I understand. But I mean, and it's not like your typical alien movie at all.
No, not at all.
It's not like The Alien or like Space Odyssey, but
no. I'd say like the closest comparison would probably be E.T. I think that's like the big inspiration I'd say for this movie. That one and Close Encounters, because they have like the Steven Spielberg. It definitely has the Spielberg influence like all over.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Yeah. So heavily. Yeah.
Like how sentimental it is, and having the they literally do the da da da, da at one point, so they're kind of laying it out for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think any movie ever to come is probably gonna come based some shape or form, and big movies like a 2001 Space Odyssey or E.T. or like I said, Alien.
Yeah, especially like big blockbusters. You kind of worshiping the text of like Spielberg, Kubrick, Ridley Scott, not Tony Scott, but it's really cool, and it feels like it does properly pay homage to those influences while still creating something new. That we really haven't seen before. It's just one of the biggest hits in the year, and typically go into this a bit later, but might as well talk about the box office right now. Domestic 334, international 333, worldwide 667 million. It's a real big hit.
Off a budget of what, like 300?
Yeah.
Yeah, 300. So something like that, yeah. So it's doubled in
it's
like 2 months.
It's made like a ton of money, honestly. Yeah. And I think a lot of it in terms of spectacle, a lot of it is word of mouth. I think. I mean, everyone is just talking about this movie. Everyone's seen it twice, you know.
Yeah, I haven't really. When I first saw it, I wasn't, too big on trailers and stuff. I didn't watch any of the trailers. But that's what I've been getting away from trailers, anyways. I've been trying to go into movies blind. So.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah.
Did he know there's going to be an alien going into it?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting from the movie actually, but I had read the book, like elementary.
Probably. Oh, elementary.
Or a middle school, something like that.
Okay.
I had read it forever ago, so I knew that the name. I didn't really remember what went on in the show, but I mean in the book, but I tried to go into it, no trailers, nothing. Okay. So it was a big surprise, having a rock alien. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. I can't imagine. I wish I saw that. It's like that one, and I really wish that I didn't know there was going to be vampires and sinners. Those are like the two. Because I can imagine.
So the only thing I knew about sinners actually going in was vampires.
Yeah.
That was I didn't know there was I didn't know anything. I didn't know time or
Yeah, same with sinners. Like you kind of forget that that's a vampire movie. You kind of forget almost that this is going to be an alien movie when I was watching it. So it's not like the biggest issue in the world. It's like the first half of it is so kind of patient, meticulous sci-fi, pretty hard sci-fi too. Yeah, you're really into the actual science of it, which is something you can appreciate.
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes was when he wakes up, he's full beard, long hair. He's waking up out of a coma, throwing up. So
that was a great scene. Yeah, I really like all the science experiments they were doing back on Earth. I thought that was really fun when they were
when they were trying to figure out the astrophage stuff. Yeah.
They were making the walls completely black in order to replicate stuff.
Yeah. What was the name of the officer? The one who was with?
Oh, I can't remember.
We know what I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
He's also coming off big run. The bear and stuff. So
he was in a bear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you watched that. I haven't seen. I watched the first couple episodes. It's good. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it's so good. I'll let you watch it, but
you're gonna see new Jeremy Allen White, Mandalorian, and Grogu.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I saw a trailer for it. That's the only thing I've seen a trailer for. I watched the trailer because I don't plan on watching it, but
yeah. I know. I'm going to LA and I have the chance to watch it the big IMAX theater,
the big screening.
Yeah. But I'm not.
No, I don't blame you.
No.
But yeah, no, he's also coming off a big run. Oh, Le Bear, and he's just always been such a good actor. And he was in Odd Future too.
Really?
Yeah. He was a part of Odd Future way back in the day.
That's cool.
Before they, split up.
Yeah.
But
that's a really memorable cast, and feels like everyone at the peak of their game. And Sandra Hüller just got off of Anatomy of a Fall, which is like really big for her career. Her first Oscar nomination. Something I'll mention. I'm a big fan of hers for like a while now.
Right.
She did one of my favorite movies of the 2010s called Tony Erdmann. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
It's like a German comedy that's really great. Everyone should check it out. But in that movie, there is also a karaoke scene with her. I just thought it was interesting.
She just loves karaoke scenes.
Yeah, I was wondering in this movie if they were like paying homage to Tony Erdmann with the karaoke scene. Yeah, it's cool if that's what they're actually doing. But
Yeah, no. And when she said she didn't even know the song.
Really?
When she filmed, yeah. She said that her daughters were the one who told her you should sing this. And I guess it's or something like that, but that's how I got into the movie.
That's cool. It works perfectly.
Oh yeah.
It's like it really is one of the best scenes in a movie.
Yeah,
it's crazy that it almost wasn't in there.
I know. But it's really good.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about the backstory of it a little bit.
Yeah,
so
go for it.
MGM acquired the rights to the book in 2020. And Lord and Miller were hired to like both write it and direct it, but they were busy working on a movie called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So Drew Goddard had to write the screenplay. It took a good long while to shoot, 4.5 months, like really long.
Long shoot.
It was shot for IMAX. Obviously, that's like one of the big selling points of it. And it's been one of the big selling points for like most major movies of the last 3 years since Oppenheimer.
3 or 4 years, yeah. I think Oppenheimer was not really commercialized it, but I mean Christopher Nolan is always gonna commercialize IMAX. So.
Yeah. It is interesting. Like IMAX is always a thing, but it felt like Oppenheimer really was like you have to see it in IMAX, and then that became the standard for like everything.
Yeah, every movie. Yeah.
What Dune, Challengers.
Yeah.
Sinners, One Battle, all of them are just like IMAX. And this feels like it's taking advantage of the format pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
The other big thing about this movie, a lot of people are talking about compared to most movies coming out now, is that there's no green screen.
Oh, yeah. It was mostly practical.
It was all practical.
Yeah.
There was like hardly any CGI at all in it.
It was so crazy seeing them shoot like the astrophage scene when they were on planet Adrian and they were like floating in the air and they did it with a ton of infrared cameras and stuff like that, and it was just crazy to see.
It's wild. Yeah, it's some of the most gorgeous stuff you'll see in a theater this year. There's a moment where everything just goes red for a second.
Yeah,
it's like that's traveling. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Just having Rocky practical too, having it move. It's just the way it moved seemed like so natural and everything. It just looked really good.
And puppet designed by Neil Scanlon and his team. He worked on the Star Wars sequels, which these movies are controversial. I think everyone can kind of unanimously agree that the puppetry was really talented.
Oh yeah,
on that.
Yeah.
Star Wars sequels. That's a pod for another day.
Yeah, no, he's.
Good work.
Big step up.
Yeah.
Big step up.
Rocky really is just like an amazing creation.
Oh yeah.
I think just the being able to act against something real,
Yeah. A lot of days now, I mean, you having to act against people in full body green screen. You have to see them in tight green tights.
You see it was like some Twilight movie where it's like Kristen Stewart petting like just like some man that's supposed to be a wolf.
I know what you're talking about.
And you just can't act.
Or like what is it, Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
I think he's a really great like motion capture actor.
Yeah.
But what he did for Planet of the Apes is just so funny to me. I'm covered in the black suit with the white dots and stuff.
It's always funny to see
behind the scenes.
Yeah. The Hobbit is like, I think it was Ian McKellen. It was like all the Lord of the Rings, all that stuff is like almost all of it was practical.
Right.
And then the Hobbit, like it was almost all CGI.
Right.
So there's just this video of Ian McKellen. It's really sad in its own way, where like he just stops and he kind of has like a breakdown because he's like, I don't know what I'm acting up against. It's like this old man just like being so confused of what's going on.
I mean, it's so old school. He's used to the, you know, all the practical effects, and then just going to straight green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has like 5 guys in blue suits like trying to comfort Ian McKellen, who has no idea what's happening. Crazy video. Check it out. But yeah, isn't it funny? Yeah. But like 2000s.
That reminds me of what I was thinking about during the Sunshine.
Oh.
Was Christopher Evans, pre-Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was so good. He was such a good actor, and then
it's crazy.
And then I don't know, Marvel got to him, and now he's doing movies like with The Rock. What was that one?
Oh, Red One. Yeah.
That was such a bad movie. But
yeah, Marvel. They're like a big part of like the whole green screen culture. And George Lucas, Star Wars. I think it's clones. That's like the big.
Yeah, I think the most. The recent trilogy was the biggest CGI.
Yeah,
I think.
But clones like kind of started it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think George Lucas did a good job at doing, you know, both.
Yeah, it was interesting.
He had a lot of practical mixed in with the CGI, but like I don't know, just the Disney the Disney Disney effect took over on Star Wars, and all of a sudden we have you know, just green screens everywhere.
It's rough. But, it's interesting that like back in the 2000s, CGI was just like so impressive, and everything had to be CGI to show off that it was expensive. Yeah. And nowadays, like Project Hail Mary is like such a big hit because they're saying there's no green screen.
It's practical.
It's crazy. Yeah, like you've gone like full circle back to
CGI is now what you're saying, like your average Tubi movie. Yeah. So it's not what it used to be.
No, it's not. Like anyone can put up a green screen nowadays. Yeah. You can't sit. We're not recording. There's a green screen.
I was about to say there's a green screen in our room right now.
But you know, not like completely dissing it. There's like some great movies known to utilize green screen. I think the Wachowskis are good at it, but in general, the VFX is so much better practical. You can just tell like everything in that ship is real. I'll shout him out. Charles Wood is the production designer. I think he did an amazing job here. I think an Oscar. Figures
Oscar. You think so? I think so too.
We can talk about Oscars a little bit. You think this can go up for anything?
I think they could get maybe screenplay or visual effects.
Yeah. I feel like it can get nominated for Best Picture. I don't know if it'll win because I think they typically like nominating 1 or 2 like blockbusters. Like last year they did F1. Year before that, like Wicked. You know, year before that, what was it? Top Gun.
Yeah.
So I feel like this can be the Wicked slot.
Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and compare it. Project Hail Mary to Wicked.
I like Wicked fine, but it's not as good as this. I think the other thing it has a big chance for, I don't know if it'll win, but cinematography, I feel like it has to get nominated.
It could get.
It's
I could see it winning.
It's a Greg Fraser. He was one of the most well-known DPs of the 2020s. Dune. Ever heard of them, man? It's crazy. The Batman. Come on, man.
We got the Batman 2 coming up next year. So
I think, if I remember correctly, this next project is going to be the 4 Beatles movies. You know about that?
Yeah.
You heard about that, right?
Yeah, he got. He moved out of doing the Batman 2 because he's under contract for the 4 Beatles movies.
I love the Beatles. We don't need 4 of them.
No.
Each one. I think
maybe even 1 is too much.
Yeah.
An Amazon Prime series could have done.
We did there's already a couple Beatles movies made by the Beatles. That's going to be more interesting than any biopic. It's like they're playing themselves.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna, there's gonna be like an emergency pod about all the Beatles movies with my dad probably when those come out. But
Yeah, no.
Composer music was I think it has a sharper score. It's a Daniel Pemberton. Unfortunately, not as recognized by the Academy as much, weirdly. He got snubbed for Spider-Verse. They didn't nominate that, which is just crazy to me. Because Across the Spider-Verse is one of the best scores of like the last couple of years, especially for an animated movie.
I know he's really, really talented. He makes you. I think a lot of people like to use big, loud noises, and he doesn't do that. He keeps you very, captured in the moment with, either silence or just, like just the calm,
Yeah, everyone's trying to be Hans Zimmer nowadays.
With big booming scores, and it just doesn't work. But
sometimes he can make work, but like Hans Zimmer is Hans Zimmer for a reason. Yeah. Sometimes he's not even Hans Zimmer because like he has like his interns write for him a lot of the time and slaps his name on it.
Yeah. That's why it's so fun, hearing people like Daniel and Göransson, and I think Göransson is gonna go down big time as a.
He already has 3 Oscars.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
One of our biggest composers ever.
Yeah, and he has The Odyssey coming this year.
Oh yeah,
I think that's like the big competition for Project Hail Mary, for being real right now. I think for Oscars is I love this movie. I think most other years it would sweep the Tech Awards, but it's like got the unfortunate release thing of The Odyssey coming out and Dune 3 coming out in the same year.
Yes,
and I don't want it to be forgotten. I feel like it won't be.
No, but it will. I get what you're saying. It's a big competition.
It's gonna be crazy. So I'm excited for the awards race this year.
Dune Dynasty. So.
Oh, Dynasty.
No, that's not what it's called.
Dune Dynasty.
No, I'm just giving it a name.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Dune 2, they weirdly didn't like it. They loved Dune 1, but didn't really care about Dune 2, which is like the opposite of how most people feel.
Yeah, everyone thinks Dune 2 is better.
Yeah, it is. In my opinion. But a Project Hail Mary, easily one of like the biggest movies of the year, and I don't think anyone really saw it coming. Like,
no, it looked almost gimmicky, posters and stuff. I mean, I never saw the trailer, but posters and stuff was a little. It just seemed a little gimmicky,
Yeah, the marketing,
and going in, and it was just a really great movie.
Yeah, it's really surprising. I think I'll talk about my biggest issue with the movie, though. Is as much as I like it, I think it goes on a little too long. It's about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I feel like it could have cut it down like a little bit for me. I'm very impatient. I love movies, but I hate to be watching them. I want them to be over as soon as possible. But it's cool. I think you don't really feel it for like the first half, but I think by the second half, like it starts to like wrap up, and then there's more movie, and it starts to wrap up again, and then there's more movie. It feels like it has like a few different endings,
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying.
Remember,
I think they could have put all the flashback stuff in the first half. Yeah, and then just
when you're still cutting back in the second half, it starts to make it feel like longer than it actually is.
I get what you're saying.
I remember the first time I saw it, I got like a small icy, so I ordered. But the guy liked my T-shirt because it was an Akira Kurosawa shirt, and he gave me an extra large one instead, free of charge, or like free upgrading it. Was like a small one, and I didn't want to waste it, so I had it all, and I had to.
Okay.
It goes so bad, man. Yeah, no. It looked like it would start to end, and then he'd be like. Oh, Rocky needs my help. No.
Did you think you would have enjoyed it a little more had you not drank the icy?
I saw it a second time because of that, and I did enjoy it more.
Okay.
So, but we'll say, when you're watching Project Hail Mary, you really need to go to the bathroom. It's like one of the worst movies to watch because it just like
there's no point where you can. There's no like bathroom point. The whole movie's just story.
Which is a good thing for the narrative, but when you're in my situation, it's pretty bad. Like, there's like a point where like they finally say goodbye, and then Ryland, he's like in a ship by himself, and then he just says like, "Oh, Rocky's gonna die. I need to go back for him." I was like, I realized we had like another 30 minutes left. Yeah. I was so mad, but it was fun. It was fun.
It was a good movie because I mean, it was just
I think it kind of.
I think that was just my favorite part about the movie. The self-sacrifice. Going back.
And they call him,
which I also wrote about for Sunshine, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
And calling back earlier, we didn't go off track because it's called. He calls the little pods Ringo, George, John, and Paul.
Yeah,
that all works. Yeah, I forget what song they're playing, but I remember it was a Beatles song.
It was a Beatles song,
and I know that song. I don't know this Harry Styles one, but
yeah,
I didn't even know it was Harry Styles when she was singing it. I felt like, this is like a cool.
Yeah, no, I told you. I mean,
no, you thought it was
the first time. Well, I had heard it before the movie, but the first time I ever heard it, I was like, because I heard a cover. And I was like, holy shit, is this Prince? I was like, this is a Prince song I've never heard?
Yeah.
And then, because Prince does have a song called Sign of the Times.
Yeah, but he does.
They're nothing alike. But I was like, holy moly, this is Prince. And then I heard the real song and it was Harry Styles, and I was a little disappointed, but it's still a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song. I don't know if it's quite added to my playlist, but if it's on, I won't turn it off.
Yeah,
I like it. I won't do it for the next karaoke Friday, but
maybe
all love to Sandra. All love to Strat, kind of.
Yeah.
Now you gotta check out Tony Erdmann. It's really funny that she sings it. Okay. Yeah, she has a musical karaoke number in that one too. Except that one's not even. Actually, it's kind of the same situation because she doesn't want to do it and someone volunteers her.
Except she's the one doing volunteering in Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. She's it's really funny. She plays it like pretty perfectly in terms of like how straight she is with it, you know?
Yeah. She was such a good emotional. She was really good emotional wise, but but also being emotionless.
Yeah.
Knowing that she has to sacrifice her friend, almost lover, for the fate of the world.
And she has like some sympathy for it, but she also doesn't fully, which is like so interesting. I think
which is why I think she was perfect for the role. I mean, she was perfect for it. Even in movie, I think that's why it makes her perfect for being head of what is it like. The globals, like whatever.
This is the head of the Hail Mary project,
the project, which was just like every country in the world, and she was just the right person for it.
Yeah, she was wonderful in the movie. I think it's there's a lot of accusations for this movie of being like kind of hope porn, if that makes sense. Kind of like but the new Superman also did that. And
I get it.
I feel like it has a bit of that towards the end, but I think people also kind of overlook how dark it is that she really does betray him, and how much it is about like the country and the
saving the world,
betraying a man, and making him go when he doesn't want to.
Sorry. Yeah, forcing him to go, and that was really the lowest point for her character. Well, for character wise, I think.
And that's kind of the lowest point for everyone.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah, having the lab blow up, and killing two of the scientists. So now
great sound work also when that lab blows up. Reminded me of what was There Will Be Blood when the oil rig blows up in that movie. It's just a really great, powerful moment that really kind of changes everything, and it is fun to like figure out what's happening. It goes along,
Yeah, no, and she like when she just like starts immediately running towards it. She blows up, and she doesn't like stay in shock. She just starts sprinting.
Yeah, she needs to make sure. Yeah, everything's okay. Which I mean, obviously it's not.
Yeah.
I could have told her that, man. Put me in there.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think it's a really cool movie for that way. For that reason, the flashback structure is like makes it feel longer, but also it kind of makes sense for how it is. I think in the first half, like you said, it started to get a little grating towards the second half, but especially in the first half, it works really well. You really care about the other scientists at a certain point, and it makes you feel bad because like you start to like connect with them a bit, and you remember the first thing you see is them dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the one of her breaking into the Louvre, was it? A fun picture.
And I mean, he like you said, like it was so crazy to see, like, well, not crazy, but I guess interesting how they had accepted their fate, and like Grace was still, kind of stuck in the I guess wanting to stay home.
Yeah.
And in the end, he's the one who accepted it the most.
Yeah. It's like a movie about courage at the end of the day, being brave.
Yeah,
that's
definitely
what Rocky says. It's very it's an uplifting story. That's why
definitely
it's really cool, and I feel like I saw a lot of man tears in the audience when he was realized he didn't have to die. It's just a wonderful moment. And we didn't mention it. Hail Mary, full of grace. Boom, amazing.
Full of grace.
Yeah, great writing. Come on, no, that's funny.
No, that was pretty good.
Yeah, Ryan is just wonderful in this movie. I think he can get nominated. I don't know if he's gonna win, but it'd be cool if he got nominated. Yeah. He should have won for Barbie, but it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, but like I said, I think this is definitely his legacy movie, I think.
This feels
coming off of what 20 plus years of acting.
Yeah,
I think
even more. He started in the Disney Channel. He's like, he was part of the Mickey Mouse Club as a kid.
Yeah, so
very like
30 plus.
Yeah, he talks about like his childhood a lot. He said he was like got kicked out of school because like he kept bullying, not bullying, but like the kids are bullying him, and he would like fight back by throwing rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Try to like stab a kid or something.
I know that his best friend is a rock in this movie.
Oh yeah, it all comes back.
Comes back around full circle.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. Rocky really is just one of the best aliens. Do I have it? Oh, I had a list. Dang, where is it? Okay, I'll just improv this list off the top of my head then and see if I can remember. I had a top 5 favorite movie aliens.
Okay,
let's see if I can remember.
Go for it.
Okay, number 5. I'll put Rocky up there. No, 5. Just cool. Okay. Number 4, Neytiri, Avatar. She's chill.
Okay.
I like that she has a bow and arrow. And they have sex with their hair braids. I think that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Number 3, I'll go to aliens from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that movie. But
I think I saw it like a long time ago.
It's like the prototype for aliens. Number 2, I'll go with the Xenomorph from Alien. Ooh. Pretty cool. Okay. I feel like he has an argument for number 1.
Okay.
I just love the design of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
The way it just like bursts out of the chest. It's just crazy. Yeah.
Ridley Scott just doing Ridley Scott things.
Yeah. And then James Cameron took over and made another pretty good movie. And then David Fincher took over and made a really bad one.
What's the most recent one? Romulus.
Romulus Ends. Yeah. I heard that they like did the deep fake of a dead guy in it, and every time I watch one of those, I try to avoid those.
Yeah.
I don't rock with Rogue One for some reason.
Or Ghostbusters with that was a terrible like deep fake.
That was awful. Okay. Number 1, Alien. It kind of has to be like E.T.
Alien, okay.
He's like a little dude.
Iconic, yeah.
He wants to phone home, man. He likes the Reese's Pieces. Come on, what's better than that?
Nothing.
No. E.T. is definitely the big inspo for Rocky. But I can see, honestly, like, now, later, a lot of people are going to have Rocky as their favorite movie, Alien.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought might as well put him in the top 5.
Yeah, no.
Be ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Right now it's still at its on its rise. So it'll become a classic a couple years down the line.
Rocky is the AOC. E.T.'s Gavin Newsom.
Okay. All right.
Dumbest thing has said. So. Okay. No, Rocky's pretty cool. I'll say. I didn't even think about it because I didn't know they were gonna reference it. I just happened to watch Rocky, like the original, so Stallone, like a week before this movie.
Okay.
It's funny how much that is like in this. Weren't expecting.
Yeah, like the I mean Rocky. Rocky is also like an iconic movie, a classic. I think
they call it Planet Adrian. It's like it's right there, man. Like you're watching it. They got you're talking about. You said Rocky 7 at one point, which I think is an insult to just calling it Creed. Yeah. So some Coogler in it.
No, yeah.
Like away. We got some Coogler.
You gotta take some mental jumps to get there, but
it's cool. Creed's a great movie. So is Rocky. So is Project Hail Mary. I think it's like it's a big surprise, I think, for just everyone. I think everyone liked Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. People liked Drew Goddard. People loved Ryan Gosling, but I don't think anyone knew they had it in them for like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't think anybody was expecting a big blockbuster hit.
Yeah. So me and Christian played a game last time.
Right. Called
What Character Do You Think Ryan Gosling Would Play If He Was in This Movie? So we're not going to play it this time. So yeah,
we know what character.
Yeah. I feel like we have an idea.
Or what? Okay. What other? Yeah. What other character do you think you'd play if it wasn't Grace?
Probably like I don't know. I guess it's like a process of elimination, like the one other guy in the movie of like FBI or like like the agent that helped him.
Oh yeah, the agent. Yeah.
Because he's like the one other guy in the movie.
Dude, I forgot his name. I'm gonna find that right now.
Well, you got IMDb. Hold on. I'll vamp for a second. Project Hail Mary is pretty good. Lionel Boyce, who plays Carl.
Yeah, Lionel Boyce. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He was good in the movie.
Yeah, great in The Bear.
He's in The Bear.
Yeah, and like I said, not coming off Odd Future, but Odd Future was a long time ago,
Yeah, so he was nominated for an Emmy for The Bear.
Yeah.
So he's really, really good in it. Okay. Yeah. I'll watch The Bear. I'll get into it.
Yeah. I only ever got to the end of season 2, so I need to keep finishing it. But those first 2 seasons,
So the final season's like coming out.
Yeah.
Summer.
It's about to, yeah.
Yeah, all the shows are ending. Euphoria's ending, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, thank God.
This new season hasn't been great.
I never saw it. Never been my thing. So
season 1 is like stupid, but it's at least knows what it is and it's fun. And then season 2, it starts to think it's actual art. It gets kind of dumb. And then season 3 is just like
Oh, who's the director?
Sam Levinson.
Yeah, Sam Levinson.
He was like,
I see memes about that dude just getting called a freak for all the stuff he does.
No. He's a Nepo baby too.
Yeah. And then Drake is a producer.
Yeah, he is.
On it, so
I think the Godzilla thing was his idea. I don't even know. Is he doing season 3 since like they're not in high school anymore?
I don't know. It's not his thing anymore, I don't think.
Yeah. Too old
for him.
That's like a fun. It's weird though, Euphoria, in terms of like how big everyone got.
Yeah.
It's like Sydney Sweeney, Drake Belordi, Zendaya was already kind of a thing, but this is like big thing.
Yeah.
Even Austin Abrams, remember him?
Austin Abrams.
Yeah, he was the junkie in Weapons.
Yeah,
he got his start on Euphoria, which is like crazy.
Yeah,
he's not even like that big in it, and like everyone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
except Maude Apatow, she's not very good in the show. So,
She's the only one who doesn't seem to have made a career.
No, The other girl too. What's her name? Lexi. But
Yeah.
She's good in it. She just doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah, Alexa Demi, right? Yeah. How old is she now? Like 40?
I don't think you even know. I think like that's the thing that's famous about her is that she
Nobody knows her age.
Yeah. Like her Wikipedia article doesn't even have like her birthday. Like not even a year.
Yeah.
I don't know how we don't know it or why it's like weird that we don't know. No, it's like we don't need to know. It's like,
but still, it's
the fact that we don't is odd. You know.
Yeah.
What Euphoria cast member would be in Project Hail Mary?
I gotta say, Jacob Elordi, just because he's the biggest. You know, he's gotten the biggest so far out of everyone.
He could be the one of the guys that dies in the beginning. He can just be a background scientist. Like you just kind of is that Jacob Elordi?
Yeah,
background. That's the other. Yeah. Didn't talk about it, but like for weird cameos, Meryl Streep is like in this movie and only by voice.
Yeah, by voice. Yeah, for like a couple lines.
Yeah, that was her though. Like she actually recorded it, and it's really funny. When you go to Letterboxd now, you look up Meryl Streep. I think that's like her second most popular movie that she's in. Just I don't know how to feel about
out of everything she's done, and then she gets voice lines are her most famous.
Meryl Streep, you mean the girl from Project 2 Lines? Yeah, Letterboxd, to talk about that for a second, has a 4.3 out of 5 average, which is like insane. Like it's great.
Yeah,
it's ranked number 142 on their best movies of all time list, which is it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean for being released so soon, so early.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna stay there because typically when a movie like finally hits digital, it goes down a bit. Because I remember Sinners was in the 250 for a while, then that dropped. Same with Marty. One Battle was raw up there, and then hit digital. And then people who only watch movies like on their phone are like, I didn't see what was special in that.
Yeah. The people who complain, but they don't watch it for the full experience.
They're on their phone half the time, and they're like, Marty Moser's a bad guy. Why should Why does anyone like this movie? I don't know what their complaint's gonna be if this one. Why is he talking to?
I mean, it's like so like. I think it's such a broad movie that it can cover a lot of like, family or it's like a family movie or very introspective or.
I'm a bit surprised it has a PG-13, honestly. Because I feel like it could go for PG. There's not like any language or anything.
Yeah.
Like at all. It's really weird. But
there weren't big, cussers in the movies. So.
No, yeah. It feels like it's a movie you could show like a 10-year-old. They'd probably love it. Maybe they'll get a little antsy. I don't know. Yeah. But no, it's a movie kind of for everyone. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why you're still listening.
Yeah.
It's good. You should go check it out. I guess Luke Bugbee, thumbs up.
Yeah.
I like that. Shout out Ryan Gosling. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Shout out Rocky.
Shout out Rocky. Big shout out Rocky. Way cooler. Okay. Any final thoughts before we move on?
No, I mean, just to pivot into Sunshine. I mean, I think Sunshine is a lot different.
Very different.
But still very reflective of the same thing. And, I think the endings were insanely similar.
Yeah.
Like insanely similar,
Well,
after... Well, I don't know if you want to get there, but...
Let me introduce the movie.
Yeah, go for it.
Get into it. So, Sunshine. Directed by Danny Boyle, screenplay by Alex Garland. I'm guessing a lot of people haven't seen this movie. It's kind of a bit cult classic.
Cult classic, yeah.
So if you haven't seen this movie, I'm about to blow your mind of this cast. Okay. Cillian Murphy, Chris Evans, Rose Byrne, Michelle Yeoh, Cliff Curtis, Troy Garrity, Hiroyuki Sanada, Benedict Wong, and Mark Strong.
Dude, it's such a stacked cast, bro.
Man.
Yojuki, bro. Yojuki was so good.
That's great.
One of my favorite performances.
No, definitely. I mean, so this came out in 2007. It had a budget of 40 million. It made 38.9 million. Was a pretty massive bomb. Because in order for it to be like a big profit, you have to like make more than double like the budget. This did not. People did not rock with this movie.
Yeah. It almost got canceled too, right? Because Solaris did terrible, and nobody wanted to fund it. And then they got private funding, and it still bombed.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I love this movie personally. I'll just say that right now, and it's really weird that I feel like it should have more of a cult following than it does. Because like it kind of does, but like people aren't really talking about this movie as much as I feel like they should be.
Yeah, no, like I said, with such a stacked cast, I don't know. I have never hadn't heard of the movie before. Yeah. Well, before you told me about it.
Oh, that's fair. That's why I wanted to pick this one, because it's one that like I want more people to know about. Because like, if you like Project Hail Mary, there's a good chance you're gonna like this, but people just like don't talk about it.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, Christopher Evans before.
Oh yeah.
Before Marvel, man, he was so good.
He was doing this. He was doing good. Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
He was working with like really interesting people.
And then like Fantastic Four got
him. Yeah. Now he's coming out with like, Avengers Doomsday. He's like back.
Yeah. And then, what was that? Wasn't he in what was the
Deadpool?
No, the Onion.
Oh, he was in Knives Out.
Knives Out. Yeah.
He was good in Knives Out. That was like the one real movie he did after Marvel. And we're like, oh, he's gonna go back to making like real movies. And then he made Red One. So, oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. No. But no, Sunshine's definitely one of his best performances.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Definitely.
If you haven't heard it, you might be wondering, what does it have to do with Project Hail Mary? And they basically have the exact same like premise.
Almost
to go in very different directions. The sun is dying, and they need to send a team in order to fix it. Sunshine, Project Hail Mary, they need to do some science stuff on like a different planet. Sunshine, they need to set off a nuclear bomb into the sun. A little bit different.
A bomb the size of Manhattan. We need to bomb the sun.
Yeah, and I've seen like some critics, or like some scientists, say that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, yeah.
It's not
guess,
supposed
brother.
to.
Who cares, bro?
Heat death isn't also supposed to happen for like another billion years, so that also doesn't make sense.
But it's science fiction,
Yeah.
Calm down. But besides that, they were like pretty serious at the science of this movie and making it. Like Danny.
Yeah, he was pretty good on getting NASA and stuff, and just a ton of scientists to consult.
He was having like the cast like go on to submarines, experiencing zero gravity stuff. He really was like prepping for it. Still, it took them a year to write the movie, another year of prepping, just like prepping.
Right. Yeah.
They filmed it for about 3.5 months, and they spent another year just working on the VFX and editing, which is why the movie looks as good as it does now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's, for being almost 20 years old at this point, it's still a really good visually movie. Yeah. And I think this is what, this was like I don't know how to say it, like for Cillian Murphy, like his preparing for like Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it's very contemplative and like kind of all in the eyes, and, like staring at the sun, and also playing a nuclear physicist. It's weird. Like I don't think obviously we didn't know Oppenheimer was coming at that point, but it's still a great Cillian.
Oh yeah,
like understanding him as an actor.
Yeah, I think
the seeds.
Anything Cillian ever does is just gonna be great.
He's one of our best.
So I think Peaky Blinders is gonna be like one of his weakest performances. Yeah. But everything else is like he's just such a great actor.
He's good as like the Scarecrow. Like come on.
Yeah, Yeah, and with as bad writing as that, I think he did the best that he could.
Oppenheimer is obviously like kind of generational at this point, but this is really not that far behind in terms of like my favorite performances of his.
Yeah.
Rose Byrne, also just incredible. Michelle Yeoh, she was the first person cast, and they let her pick her part. They wanted her to be the captain.
Harvey.
Yeah. But then she said she wanted to be Corazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and take she's in charge of the oxygen garden, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah, that was a cool concept. Yeah,
it's a great detail, and like she's talking about like the spirituality of the character.
Yeah,
being connected to the earth. And that's another thing that's interesting. Is, they were talking about how to try and make it like feel almost real. That obviously the people that would be the most ahead in space programs are America and China. So that's kind of how they went by casting it.
Americans and Asians.
Mm-hmm. And they still told everyone to speak an American accent, so that way they could sell the movie, and then no one watched it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Didn't matter.
No,
it's still bombed.
Yeah, just like crazy. $40 million budget, and then no one watched it. But it's really interesting in terms of. Do you know the situation about the Blu-ray of this movie?
No.
Okay, so I'm a big Blu-ray collector. Right? I don't own the Blu-ray of this movie.
Okay.
Because this has one of the worst physical media rollouts of all time. When they put out the Blu-ray, this was it was malfunctioned, all of them. And
really?
All of them were only playing the director's commentary over the movie, and you couldn't turn it off. And this was in the 2000s. When the director's commentary wasn't just a voice over the movie, there was a picture of the director in the corner. So the only way to watch it on Blu-ray, you had to have him in the corner.
Danny Boyle.
Yeah, Danny Boyle was just there. So you weren't really watching it. And they haven't come out with a proper replacement Blu-ray since.
Ever?
No.
Wow.
There's still no 4K of this movie, which is just disgusting. That's like my holy grail right now. This month, I really want Sunshine to come out with a 4K.
Yeah,
do it. Well, censor
it. They just did 28 years later, right?
Yeah.
And did they do a Blu-ray for that?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so they can do a Blu-ray for Sunshine then.
They do Blu-rays for everything. There's not Sunshine for some reason. So it flopped too hard. People don't like it now. It's people don't like it because there's not a good release.
Yeah, not a good...
It's not streaming anywhere. You can only rent it, and people just don't know about it. Just put it out there, and people will find it because it's cool. It's good. Yeah. So this is your first time seeing it. What were your general thoughts?
It was good. Mm-hmm. It was good. I mean, pretty bleak.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's gonna be with any humanity extinction movie. So, I mean, these guys just love, human extinction. They did 28 days later, and then most recently 28 years later. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, the whole reason that Danny Boyle even did Sunshine was because his other movie got canceled, right?
Yeah.
3,000 Degrees. That movie got canceled because ton of backlash from firefighters and stuff. So,
but it's an interesting step in Danny Boyle's career. This is in between 28 Days Later and Slumdog Millionaire, which won Best Picture, and people don't talk about this one. It's
I know.
You don't want to talk about the sci-fi epic he did in between his two biggest hits. Yeah,
it's really high, and then super duper low, and then another high. So nobody really talks about it, but
yeah, it's weird. But there's some fun little facts about the movie. I think one of the best parts about it is the score.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
composed by the band Underworld, which they improvised the score to the movie. They were watching it the first time and they were writing it, making up in real time. Then composer John Murphy filled in any gaps,
right?
Made it make sense. Underworld, they did that song Born Slippy, which is a classic. It's one of those songs where it's sometimes it's not great, and sometimes when you hear it at the right time, it's the greatest song ever. It's really cool. Fun fact. I'll talk about the ending for a second. Not gonna spoil it because I don't think I'll spoil it. We'll spoil it in like a little bit. I just want to make sure people like can hear about this movie before.
Right.
No, I don't think a ton of people have seen it. Danny Boyle wanted to end the movie with the song "Fix You" by Coldplay. Going over the ending of it, and thank God that didn't happen. Could you imagine this movie ending and then Coldplay starts playing?
And it was such a good ending, and then like, just I don't know. I couldn't imagine Coldplay over, that scene.
That's that was the big controversy. That's the big criticism of this movie, and you know what? I'll say, we like it. Both thumbs up. Good movie. Go see it. I'm gonna start spoiling it. Right. So, that's the big criticism of the movie is the third act. And whether or not Pinbacker should be in the movie if he takes away from it. Because
I think he did really good, actually. I think it was a great contrast with, like, he goes crazy because he sees his son. I know it's just like a crazy thing to see. Like, the son was like God, and then Pinbacker was like a fallen angel, a devil. Like just the contrast of both, just even after going crazy and stuff, after his fall, he still worships it.
Yeah, I feel I think it's really great. I know some people really don't care for it. I know. Shout out my mom, she hates it. But I think it works really well in that transition into almost sci-fi slasher horror. It feels like every type of sci-fi movies in this, like the exploration, the psychological, and then like the thriller.
Yeah, the supernatural a little.
It's really, really cool, and just the introduction scene when you find out that there's another person on the ship is just so like, terrifying.
Like the twist of, and
you go.
There's someone else. Yeah. What was Benedict Wong, his character?
Trey.
Trey, when he's found just like gutted.
It's a powerful moment also when they say that they're decided they're gonna kill him.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, again, it's like that whole like for humanity kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
also like like how there's the ship virus, the hantavirus right now. That is breaking out. People are just saying like, maybe they shouldn't leave the boat alive.
Just blow up.
Yeah, for the good of the rest of the world.
Honestly, I don't want another pandemic. Bro.
Yeah.
Come on. All right. Now, one of the most powerful moments for me isn't even like a big moment, and just more the implication of it. Like you're really thinking about it. And it's when Chris Evans Mace, he hates Cillian Murphy's character, Kappa, but he still is immediately like, yeah, we're putting him in the suit. We need to get him back because he's the most important part of our mission.
Yeah.
And it's a Harvey who can't like comprehend that because he says, I'm second in command. But Cillian Murphy, Kappa, he's like the most important part of our mission. Yeah. And just the fact that Mace is immediately says that Kappa's the one that needs to go back.
Yeah.
Despite like hating his guts most of the movie. Fist fighting him like twice.
Yeah, I know.
The fact that he's able to take himself out of it and just realize how important it is.
How important he is,
shows how much of a better guy Mace is in some ways and almost everyone else.
Yeah.
Still also being kind of a
and I mean his death just kind of proves it all. I mean, he dies, trying to fix the panels.
Really painful death.
Yeah, freezing to death basically. And he's even then he's still supporting, Kappa, telling him like, you gotta do this. So
everyone has like the death of each character is like really interesting in terms of what it tells you about the movie, the character, and like how honorable that character is and who they are at their core. I think one of the great scenes in the movie, probably the great scene, is almost everything involved of Cyril. Cliff Curtis's character, he's the navigator. The movie starts with him staring at the sun, and his death is him being fully consumed by
the sun.
And one of it's just a really interesting character and a really powerful character.
Yeah.
In terms of just worship.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah, again, like he, just like a Pinbacker, he it's like sees the full might of the sun, and he just goes crazy.
Him and Pinbacker.
He becomes obsessed.
Yeah, they're two sides of the same coin. Yeah. And you do kind of get the idea that if Cyril didn't die in that moment, and he would have become Pinbacker himself, and he would have probably like killed everyone on that ship, same way Pinbacker did.
Yeah, again, that whole like the fallen angel kind of thing.
It's just really brilliant.
I mean, even in that one scene when Capo finds Pinbacker, and he asks him, he's like, "Are you an angel?"
I don't know. It's like it's silly to talk about it like right now, but like when you're watching it, you're taking it so seriously. It's like a really tense movie. Some of the great sound design too. I love the little alarm when you realize that there's another ship nearby. You know, like the distress signal
for Icarus 1.
Yeah, Icarus 1. Stupid name to call.
Yeah, I was ship flying towards the sun, and you call it Icarus.
Well, I do think.
I mean, that's like the most like surface level like thing. You know, Icarus is the name of their ship, and they end up burning and dying.
Well, it's funny for like a screenplay. Like I like it I like how Alex Garland wrote it, but like in thinking about the scientist naming it, you're like, dude, workshop that a little bit. I don't know. But I think the Icarus 2 was even funnier than the Icarus 1.
Icarus 1 and Icarus 2. Like they saw the first one fail, and they still decided to call it Icarus.
Yeah, so like, name wasn't bad looking. That wasn't any of it. That's the other thing that's interesting. They talk about a little bit, I think, in the Project Hail Mary book, call back to it. It's the reason why they're put under in that movie is because you just naturally go crazy in space. Yeah. And that's like the most important thing. It's like to keep your sanity. Like they're doing the dishes, trying to keep each other safe.
Their exercise and stuff. Like,
and it's like the big thing is like trying to stay normal. And that's where Cyril really falls, and he just becomes obsessed with the sun. One of the other most powerful moments in the movie is Kaneda, the ship's captain. Right. The way he dies early on. He's the first one to die in the movie. And he dies because he's overexposed to the sun. Yeah. And you can just tell if Cyril, you're watching him, and like he's a little sad that his captain died, but he's really sad that he got to experience the full power of the sun, and he didn't. Like that moment, he's gonna die that way. Yeah.
I mean, his like getting stuck on Icarus 1. It was like the best way he could have gone out, probably, in his head.
Yeah, for him. When it really isn't, in reality.
Yeah, no.
It's just people making stupid sacrifices for themselves, like in vain. Thinking.
Yeah, like I was thinking, they were all kind of forced to sacrifice, I guess. Like Grace was kind of obviously very forced into it. And then these groups were kind of forced into it by Pinbacker. Pinbacker forcing them to, kind of have to manually, drop the bomb and everything. And so,
what's the
which is like it was a kind of a reflection on both. I think Grace kind of goes from like that kind of cowardish to noble, while this kind of team goes from noble, to cowards.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like and they are told that they're gonna survive, on the trip back. But one of the opening scenes is all of them recording messages back to their loved ones, where that's where Mace, Chris Evans first gets really angry at Kappa. Because he takes too long. Because you feel they know, and like deep down, that they're not going to be coming back. Yeah, and that's why he's like so angry.
And it ends up being Kappa's message ends up being the final one, at the end of the movie. So
really great, that snow was in Sweden.
Yeah.
It's super.
That was so perfect. That ending thing, you know.
No, was it the
It's
Sydney Opera House?
Yeah,
Like
freezing.
That's great.
Freezing, and then you just see the sun come up.
If only there was some Coldplay in it. Though. I just needed some. No, I don't think it was that one. The music in it is wonderful. Underworld just did a great job composing it. So did. They did Born Slippy, which was in Danny Boyle's first big hit, Train Spotting. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yeah, we did a project on it.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Heroin use.
That's one of Danny Boyle's earlier films, and really powerful one too.
Ewan, is it Ewan?
Yeah, Ewan.
Ewan. Yeah,
that's where he first got his big start.
But yeah, such a good actor. I mean,
yeah,
he was. I wouldn't say Star Wars ruined him, but it really watered down what he
didn't help
his how good of an actor he is.
Mm-hmm. Helped his bank account, but not really.
Yeah.
Didn't get into any great roles for that. But Cillian Murphy is really great. I think we could talk about Mark Strong a little bit as Pinbacker.
Yeah.
Who's one of like our great character actors of like the last 15, 20 years. And you really didn't know who he was at the time when this movie was made. He was a relatively unknown guy. Now he's like a lot more recognizable.
Yeah, I think he's become
like
something of a, I don't know, just an iconic actor, you know.
Yeah.
He's become really big.
Maybe
I think Mark Strong. Yeah. That's like a household name now. He's not.
Yeah, I think he's like one of those great like a that guy actor, you know.
Yeah.
Or like
very typecast.
Yeah, everyone like watches him. They go like, that guy, yo, I love that guy, man. It's crazy, and this is kind of full of that guy actors. Benedict Wong was like, I think, Doctor Strange probably helped him in terms of like knowing his name, but yeah, he's still doing stuff.
Yeah, again,
weapons, great.
He's such a good actor, and he gets watered down by Marvel.
This one,
Marvel's too, you know, like. Actually, make good characters.
Yeah. This was a wonderful performance of him where you really, really feel bad for this guy.
Yeah. I mean, he's just kind of on the cusp of like going crazy the entire movie. And then when he goes to sleep, so he doesn't go crazy, he ends up being killed. So
it's brutal.
Very unfortunate for the guy.
It's like no matter what, they're going to kill him.
Yeah.
It just happened to be Pinbacker.
Yeah, just Pinbacker got to him first.
And there's a chance he would have killed himself too.
Yeah.
Because they put him on suicide watch. Granted, he does mess up.
Yeah. I mean, half of the problems in this movie come from him. So his mess up, but
I mean, it's a coin flip. That's what they say.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if he did turn the shields, maybe none of this would have gone wrong, but
maybe it wouldn't have. But maybe Cyril would have just become another Pinbacker, and then it actually wouldn't have happened.
It still would have gone bad, but
because it's like a great tragedy and death of what happened. But at the end of the day, their mission ended up being successful.
Yeah.
So that's kind of one of the ideas of what constitutes success in this movie. It's like they do get what they want at the end, but at what price?
Yeah. Yeah. No, and that was also the big premise for Project Hail Mary is humanity does survive, but I mean, at what price for grace, or at what price for Kappa and the rest of the crew?
Yeah, just staring at the sun, just a powerful image. Like,
oh yeah,
the VFX work is just like so incredible in that sun.
Yeah, I mean that's like Nolan before Nolan. You know? that's like the black hole in Interstellar, yeah, or the bomb in Oppenheimer,
Yeah, you're just staring at the sun. I'll be honest, I always thought the sun was just okay. Like, it's cool. There's nothing that like special about it. You watch the sun in this movie, and you're like, man, Sounds pretty fire.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool, honestly. You don't really
there was that one scene with Harvey where he's like listening to the mechanics of Icarus, and he's just like encased in the green light. That was such a good scene. That reminded me of that red scene from Project, but yeah, no, I mean it's just visuals between both of the movies.
There's so many scenes in this movie that can just be. That was such a good scene. You know?
Yeah, or I mean, just like the first time you ever see the sun, you're not even actually seeing it. It's like the reflection from the shields of the ship.
Well, you never really get too many exterior shots of a ship. Yeah. There's like one sequence where you get like a bunch, but other than that, it's all like inside the ship. And once again, all practical, like the stuff inside it. It just looks good. Yeah. You know,
it was interesting that they didn't really show Pinbacker all too much. Like he was kind of covered for most of the thing. You could only really see his eyes and stuff, really which obscure. gives it that like almost supernatural kind of feel to it. You know, that fallen kind of stuff. So
it really does feel like something from literally another world, but like it's like something else entirely, something you've never really seen before. It's just what I think this movie just accomplishes so well, is just transforming again and again into something completely new that you have to adapt to. And it's all in like the name of one thing, being the sun. Yeah, it's really spiritual movie in that way, and I don't think like spiritual in a way where I don't think you'd like expect it going on. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean going into a sci-fi movie, you know, about space and stuff, you don't really expect it, but
it's like religion in one way.
It's
just a really, really fascinating movie that you can just like talk about and analyze for a long time, but it just hasn't gotten the love that I think it deserves. You know, it's just good because of it just like messed up on the release of it. Yeah. I don't know what the marketing was for it.
Do you think it could have done a lot better if the Blu-ray was well released?
I think if they like came out with a 4K of it now, it'll get like more love. You know, more people would have the opportunity to discover it, and. Like, the 28 Years movie just came out. It's like a good way to celebrate Danny Boyle's career. Like, he's on top of mind for a lot of people. So just put out Sunshine 4K.
Just put it out.
Just do it. Do a re-release. Why not? Like, everyone in it is big. Like, Rose Byrne just nominated her Oscar last year. Cillian Murphy won an Oscar a couple years ago. Chris Evans, like, come on.
Rose, she's doing for Everything Everywhere All at Once, right?
Oh yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
Like, she won an Oscar too. Like, everyone in it is just like so great and so beloved now. Kaneda, he was like he won the Emmy, I think, for Shogun. I'm pretty sure. And, it's just like it's a wonderful cast. I think everyone would like this movie. Maybe not love all of it, but everyone at least loves like the first like 2/3 of it. Pinbacker is a bit of a make or break for some people, but even if you don't like love it the way we do, it's still like most of it is like excellent. Like, undoubtedly.
It's just visuals, sound, writing, the characters. The characters are just flawed, super flawed, but even then they still realize, this is for the better of humanity, So
I think what's the other thing about this movie and why it's held up so well is that they took their time with the VFX. Yeah. Like, you look at Marvel now and they it's crunch, and, like, you gotta get all of that stuff done.
I think that's with anything nowadays. I mean, everything is so rushed.
There's
a ton of I won't say the name, but certain Amazon Prime shows, being incredibly rushed and just looking not being all too good, just because Amazon needs their money now, and so
Yeah, that's the thing is there's so many people I like go online and people say like CGI isn't what it used to be. I mean, it's true in a sense because CGI has the potential to be better than it ever was. But the big difference now compared to back then is that back then they just let people have time to work on stuff.
Yeah.
And now everything needs to be like kind of so instant or else people will get bored of it.
Yeah. Like, attention spans have become so short that there's no people can't wait more than 2 years for you know, a show or a movie or
people are like going crazy that they had to wait 5 years for the Batman 2 or something. It's like, you can wait, man. Like
you'll watch it sometime.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like periods of time between sequels is normal.
A big proof of, you know, something good takes a long time is Severance.
Yeah.
Like between season 1 and 2 was what 3-4 years. So
it's like time.
And that's honestly one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah. Granted, you also have Stranger Things season 5, which took like 5 years to make. But I don't know what happened. That's just like that's something else entirely. Because they were like writing the script up until like
they weren't even writing. They were
didn't they have like the
AIing?
Yeah, they had like the tab open in the documentary.
Yeah, they were AIing it. So I don't even know what took them that long.
Dude. Duffer Brothers are so funny.
I mean, everything fell downhill after, you know, what that one Duffer divorced. So his wife was like the big showrunner, and then they divorced, and she stopped writing. So
there's a rumor that they like stole like a lot of the ideas from season 1 from like a person in their like class that they went to college to.
Oh yeah, that they had a third partner, but
cut him out.
Then they cut him out for all the ideas, but
it didn't credit him. That's why season 1 is like so much better than like anything else in the show.
Yeah, no, and that was why like even after season 1, like the second, the third, the fourth, they were all tolerable.
Yeah, but
because of like I said, I don't even know what their names are. I just Duffers. That's it. But one of the Duffers divorced his wife, and she was a big writer on the show. So
there's a noticeable step down in quality after like every season. And if a certain Amazon Prime show, you know, similar thing.
Yeah. Just season 1 was incredible, and then
seasons 2,
3, 4, 5. It's just you know,
it's gone downhill. But you know, I have no idea what you can be talking about. You know, this can be anything. It's just a couple of boys talking about something completely random that you'll never know.
Yeah, you know, I bumped my knee the other day. I felt pretty invincible. Didn't hurt. So I felt pretty invincible after that.
Well, I was kind of laughed when it happened. I felt some sense of euphoria.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Sunshine. Good movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie. Yeah. One of my favorites we've covered on the pod so far. I think just because I don't know if you're like people are actually gonna watch the movie just like to listen to it, but you know, I feel like you really should watch it because it's just like it's a great like underrated like gem. You know, I feel like it's one that you can just talk about and be like, you know, Danny Boyle made like this 2000 sci-fi movie with Chris Evans and Cillian Murphy, and no one talks about it despite it being like almost perfect.
Yeah.
It might be perfect.
I mean, it's really good. I mean, like not every movie's gonna be, you know,
it's really up there,
perfect, but it's really good. I mean,
you can have minor issues with the plotting, but for me, there's not really like too many major issues with it.
Yeah, no,
it's really just something you can watch again and again. I'd love to watch again and again if I had a nice 4K Blu-ray of it. You know, Searchlight, Fox. Come on now.
It's so consistent. story and everything is just very. There's no slow points in the movie. You're kind of moving at a fast pace at all times. So.
Flipping the coin is just like one of the coolest things, like ways to start off the movie. You know, just like, and it really does make sense. You know, like you're following his logic.
Yeah,
it works like completely.
Definitely.
It's just a really cool movie. And like when you first get on that other ship, it's the dust.
Yeah,
the bodies, everything.
Dust, which is I mean, you can't have dust on a ship, so that's gotta be like human skin.
Yeah.
So
it's
nasty, gotta be charred remains, you know, ashes.
Yeah, but you know, if I was in their situation, I'd probably want to see the sun like that.
Yeah, I'd probably turn into Cyril.
I'd be like, well, you know, you're dying.
Yeah, I'm dying anyways.
I might as well see like the one thing no one else is seeing.
Yeah.
It's funny in terms of like how both movies end with the ice.
Yeah.
Back on Earth.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really cool.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary, you know, the ship through the ice, and then Sunshine, Kappa's sister, with her kids and stuff. Just playing in the snow, and then they see the sun come up for the first time in years.
Really emotional ending.
Yeah.
Which is something you don't really fully expect with it. But then, you really do feel the emotion.
Yeah.
Like coming through towards the end. It, you know, that Coldplay song
would have really killed it.
No, not really. That would have been like, it would have made it like a 1 out of 10. You know? Yeah. Like, I was like, what an amazing sci-fi movie, and then Coldplay starts playing. You're like, I don't know.
I mean, Coldplay's not bad, but
not that bad. No, I like Coldplay fine, but like if you have Coldplay at the end of this movie, it was not work.
No, like not at all.
Imagine Dragons at the end of Project Hail Mary.
but
the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, yeah. Imagine Dragons is like terrible.
Yeah. Okay. What's
at least Coldplay's like.
What's a better comparison?
Still tolerable.
Like, I don't know.
Just something super non-fitting.
If you had, I don't know, maybe
like Sabrina Carpenter playing at the end of Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Rocky had his espresso. You could almost say it's a joke, like if that wasn't there, you'd almost say like Harry Styles, but it turns out that works pretty well in it.
Yeah. If it wasn't like, if he wasn't in the actual movie,
you'd like joke about it, but then it actually works. So maybe Coldplay would have worked. I don't know. Like, if it was actually in there, we wouldn't be complaining.
Yeah, but that's like one of, I would say, Harry Styles' most emotional songs. So it was very fitting.
That works.
Everything else is very pop.
I don't know what Coldplay song would have worked for. I have it written down. I don't listen to Coldplay that much. Fix You.
No, me neither.
I don't really know the song.
Fix You.
It's wild looking at this other stuff right here. Oh, okay, here's a fun fact. I'll share it right now. Shifting subjects entirely. So you remember like the spacesuit and like how it looks? It's really cool.
Yeah, like the gold.
There's a gold
spacesuit, yeah.
That you can't really like see the face. You have just like that line. That was inspired by the character Kenny from South Park. Like, think about it.
Why?
Like, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Why?
Just because they like the idea of how little you could see of his face and like just the eyes. They felt like, what if we made it kind of scary? And then they put that in the movie and it works well. Like, you didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean they did the same with Pinbacker. You know, you could only really ever see his eyes until like the last act when they're about to, and they like tear the skin off of his arm.
It's brutal. Honestly.
Brutal death.
It comes down to like Danny Boyle was a great filmmaker. He knows how to make some disturbing stuff. Like 28 Days.
Yeah, I mean, he made 28 Days. So
Transpotting even is like pretty, like, you know. I used to think heroin was like fun, but you know, what did he say? Like, maybe not. You know, I used to think I was like, maybe being engulfed by the sun would be cool.
It'd be pretty cool.
What's that one like tweet? It was like 1,000,000 lions. No, it was like 1,000,000,000 lions versus the sun. Who wins?
No, I've never seen that. I've only ever seen the one gorilla versus 100 men.
That was stupid. Yeah. That was like everyone knew.
Yeah.
100 men, easy, man. If it was like 10 men versus one gorilla, then you could like argue.
Argue the gorilla, but
but 100?
Yeah, no, 100 men.
Dude,
Gorilla's gassed by the fourth or fifth man.
1,000,000,000 lions versus the sun.
What is it? Baby versus atom bomb.
Oh, yeah. No, this is sun versus atom bomb. Yeah. It's so funny that their plan is just to nuke the sun. Yeah. And it works.
And it works, yeah, and it works. And that they have like enough uranium for a second bomb. Like the first one doesn't work, so use the second one. It's crazy because the bomb is like the size of what they say, Manhattan.
Yeah, size of Manhattan.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, it's a pretty big bomb, I think.
Pretty big bomb, yeah.
It's probably the biggest bomb I've ever seen. Much like the second only to Sunshine. Burn, movie I like. Yeah, premiered at number 13 at the box office when it came out. It's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That is like unheard of bad. Like this is tragic. You know? Yeah. Like what would have happened?
Yeah, no, like I said, nobody wanted to fund it because Solaris was such a bad movie and then totally bombed.
Oh yeah,
even with George Clooney in it.
In case there's any Russian cinema fans, we're talking about the remake of Solaris, not the original Tarkovsky.
But that bombed. So nobody wanted to fund Sunshine.
And then this bombed, and you can imagine the utopia we'd be living in if Sunshine made $1 billion and Iron Man made no money.
No money. No Marvel, nothing.
We're getting 30 Sunshine movies.
The Sunshine Cinematic Universe.
Imagine a Sunshine 2.
SCU.
Yeah, Cyril survived somehow.
Yeah, he somehow like drives Icarus 1 back to Earth and uses the bomb on Icarus 1 to nuke Earth.
And everyone has to live on the sun. And then Sunshine 3 is like it's just a romantic comedy where everyone's living on the sun.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it writes itself, you know.
Yeah.
So Danny Boyle, Alex Garland, I guess he's the writer. Alex Garland writes Sunshine 2. You already wrote 28 years later. You're writing sequels to Danny Boyle movies. Just do it, so that way we can have a good 4K of Sunshine. You know, this episode is just like a plea for like everyone
for a Sunshine Blu-ray.
Yeah, just please. That's all I want, man. Honestly, if I like tomorrow they announced there's like a 4K of Sunshine. So I'm like glad this episode's coming out like kind of soon. So
yeah,
there's a very little chance for anything to change about what we talk about.
No, not at all. I doubt. I doubt. I doubt Amazon will, up their game by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
The only thing that probably will happen is Project Hail Mary will probably get bigger. I mean, obviously. Sunshine will probably
get smaller.
Yeah.
Less people.
Yeah,
Sunshine people have seen it will start dying. Yeah. They'll remember it. It's like what?
Yeah, Sunshine gets smaller.
Project Hail Mary just gets bigger. And then, I weep.
Yeah. Amazon doesn't hire better writers or more animators, so
yeah,
that's staying the same.
Butcher's the villain or whatever. Rue dies.
Yeah. Invincible keeps using PNGs.
It just gets cheaper. It's just a PowerPoint.
Yeah. It turns you just flip through slides instead of
It just becomes a podcast.
It's just Stephen Young, Sandra Oh just talking back and forth.
They can't even afford them after a while.
Yeah.
They just get me and you to do it. Okay, well, one more important thing.
I don't give a shit about Village.
The last important thing, we got who you putting Ryan Gosling in for Sunshine.
Who am I putting Ryan Gosling in?
Yeah, who would you play?
That's a good one. I think Harvey. Harvey or
yeah.
I think Killian plays a great Kappa. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd move him. Maybe Case.
Yeah.
Casey.
Yeah.
For
or Chris Evans.
Yeah. Or Mace, not Case. Yeah, Mace. Mace for Chris Evans. Yeah, Cassidy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have Chris. Yeah, I think that's probably the one. I think Chris Evans does a great job. I don't know if Ryan would do a better job or not, but
I mean a young Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, it's
not like a now Ryan Gosling.
It is in terms of like the type of character it is. I would probably be the one that he'd play.
Yeah.
Or they were comfortable gender swapping, because I know Michelle Yeoh, Corazon is supposed to be a man.
Yeah.
But they switched it.
Yeah, and they were gonna get, like you said, get Michelle to play Harvey. Well, gender swapped Harvey, obviously.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's weird. Was Rose Byrne and Cillian Murphy were supposed to have a sex scene in this movie, and that would have felt like so out of place.
Yeah, no,
it was like randomly.
Where would that even fit in?
Yeah,
it's so action packed.
Like Trey's about to kill himself.
Yeah. In between the
just go to the garden real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say. In between the oxygen garden blowing up and Trey getting killed by Pinbacker.
When would you have had time?
Where would you have put in a sex scene?
That would have had to been like the beginning of the movie. And that wouldn't even make sense.
Not at all.
It would have changed like tone entirely. Good that they cut it out. Probably. Well, not probably. Definitely. You do not need that in that movie.
Not at all.
So okay, that's Sunshine. Great movie. Any final thoughts?
No. I mean, I think we talked about everything.
I think I'm good.
We wanted to talk.
Yeah. I know I was trying to do a list for all of them. Don't have any. Sorry. I was thinking of doing ranking all the crew members, but that was like became kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'll just say Kappa's number one.
Yeah, Kappa's number one. Cillian Murphy.
Cyril is probably last because he's
an idiot.
Yeah. Everything else.
How do you start worshiping the sun? By seeing it once.
I know. Oh, it's that. I'm not worshiping this microphone. It's like I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
dummy.
And he's supposed to be like the mental health expert, like the doctor.
He's
the worst. He's the idiot.
He's so mentally ill. Like he's insane. Like he just goes crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's a slow unraveling of Cyril. It's funny he's not even like the main character. It's like not one of the main.
He's like side, and he just ends up like spiraling on his own.
He was probably like, I mean, he's like the worst guy, but probably my favorite character in the movie, just in terms of how interesting he is to like talk about his relationship to Pinbacker, and it's a great performance. So I guess I did have a final thing to say about it. But yeah, shout out Sunshine. If you've listened to it, I guess you know how it ends, but it's still worth it to watch it. It's really, really great. If you liked Project Hail Mary, definitely check it out.
I feel like space movies in general.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll have a space movie coming up, but that won't be the next episode. The next episode is going to cover one of my favorite movies for the last 10 years. Probably my favorite movie of the last 10 years. Sorry to spoil. The guest chose One Battle After Another.
Ooh.
And I am going to pair it with another movie about an overprotective father going on a massive quest to find their missing child. Finding Nemo.
I knew you were going to say that.
So, if you want to stay up to date, make sure to watch One Battle After Another and Finding Nemo before the next episode of the Luke Bugbee Show. These come out every 2 weeks. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for Jesus for being a great guest.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a ton of fun, and I'm glad you like these movies.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Have a great one. Bye.